We're in the second inning here with one man out. Looking to throw to first by Sabathia, and he's back easily. First pitch coming. Here it is. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike one. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Hey, this is a big one here, Matty. You know what, D-Roll? They're about to head on a 9-game roadie. One thing they'd like to do, get on that plane feeling good about themselves and salvage the last game of this series.
Yeah, Dan, they need to find a way to win this one today. Get on the flight. Makes everybody's dinner taste better. 9-game road trip coming up. A lot of packing involved, a lot of grinding on the road. They need to find a way to win this last one at home.
Hard on the ground towards short. Oh, look at the sliding stop. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing across here this half. On now to the bottom of the second. The Yankees lead this one 1-0. Stepping up now, Torres. Coming into this one, he's carrying a rather substantial batting average up in the 330s. Here's the pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make it.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Solo shot here to left. Home run number 5 on the year. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
That's what I love about baseball. The pitch before, he looked absolutely foolish. But he gathered himself, stayed with the plan, and the next pitch he goes yard. Every pitch is another chance.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The average sits at 286 here to start play. 7 homers and a dozen RBIs. A ball and a strike now to Bird.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Count still at 1-2. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Base is empty here with nobody out. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And let's take a look at Carlos Correa. I had an old friend say to me one time, this is what they look like. And this is exactly what it looks like. The ability to play gold glove defense and hit in the middle of the order. I smell a potential Hall of Fame career.
Stepping in, Troy Tulowitzki. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here's the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Popped him up. Altuve is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting ninth, left fielder, Clint Frazier.
Ready now, Clint Frazier will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Changeup that catches the corner for strike one.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball into the second deck and gone. A solo shot that time for Clint Frazier. Home run number 2 for him on the year as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Well, that's the second home run of the inning, and their lead grows bigger. It's like a runaway train on a downhill slope right now. And the other guys are trying to throw twigs in the spokes to stop it.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So 2-out success means that Aaron Judge gets to swing it here. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center. And there you see the Yankees leaderboard as he finds himself second in that category. Here's big Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. LeMahieu is off at first with 2 away. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise, he was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He is
a swing and a miss that retires the side, and that will do it. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We've played 2 full. It's the Yankees 3 and the Astros nothing. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He'll stand in now against CC Sabathia to get the inning started.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball in for a strike. And there's ball 1. Sabathia stands 6'6" and throws from the left side. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting to see where this guy lands at the end of this season. A lot of variables come into place. He's had a long career. It's going to be interesting to see if a team steps out past 1 or 2 years for this player.
The 1-2. Chopped weakly to the left. There to field it is Tulowitzki. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Digging in, Josh Reddick. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Missed with a breaking ball.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Drilled down the line, and this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate. And that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives. And he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
In now, Martin Maldonado. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting nine for this one. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. One out and a runner on second base. Here's Sabathia on 1-2. Still 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled away. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Runner at second here with 1 man out. A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
And Sabathia misses here. It runs full now, 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. This one's down to third. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
Stepping into the box, George Springer. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on its way. And that one just missed outside. Springer swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Yankees are out in front, 3-0. Digging in, the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Takes a knee-high fastball. One strike now from Cole. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. And he'll step out for a moment to reassess things here on an 0-2 count. inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Well, this home crowd didn't like this guy on the mound before, but now they really don't like him. He's gotten the faithful all worked up by hitting one of their best hitters early on in this game. And you can bet he's really going to hear it if he comes around to score.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Runner at first to start the inning. And, Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry. And if you don't have a good feel on that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this one gets away. And a bad time for that as the runner takes second here.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Hicks leads off second with nobody out. A ball and a strike.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
1-1. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike two.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now if I'm the pitcher. You could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
Getting a few steps off at second there. Now the pitch. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy. You can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
And that's in there for a strike. Looking at his career totals, Sanchez begins play with a slugging percentage north of .525. Certainly a line he can take pride in. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
With two strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Set to deal on a ball and two strikes. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Stepping in now, Torres, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Here's a look over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. Runners are at first and third, one away. And another throw over, and the runner back. Once more, a throw over and a dive, but he's back. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
The 1-2. This is foul right side. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Hit in the air down the right field line. Reddick on the run. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the run will cross on the sac fly and make it a 4-0 game. Into the box now, Greg Bird. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a slider.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. The 1-1. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
And here he is in the third inning. Trouble again. He's just not able to find that comfort zone out there.
A runner on first with 2 away. Hit hard on the ground to second. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Turn and burn, baby. He smelled that heater coming inside right there. Didn't do too much damage with it, but was able to get the head out and drive it for a knock.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. And a ball 1-0. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. A ball and a strike. The count to 2 low now.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Soft liner towards short, and this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Yankees lead it 4-0. Second baseman Jose Altuve as we begin the top of the 4th.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
In there for strike 1. Trying to bunt here, but this winds up hitting him. And they're going to say that he went after it. A strange strike, too. Now the pitch. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. So a solo shot here to left center field. 7 home runs for him on the year now. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Now batting, left fielder, Michael.
Here's Michael Brantley as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Hit on the ground out to short. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Opportunity now to take a look at some of the future players in the Yankee organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing well in recent action. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Previous history with Sabathia, 2 hits in 7 tries. Now the first pitch from CC. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 home. Hard liner to center field. Hicks is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
At the plate, Carlos Correa. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. One run, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And a breaking ball stays outside. Astros shortstop in front with a 3-1 count.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Now the payoff pitch home. The bouncer to the left side. Up with it now is Tulowitzki. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Yankees lead this one 4-1. Digging in for his second at bat, Clint Frazier.
Leading off the 4th for the Yankees, left fielder, Clint Frazier.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. One and one, the count to Clint Frazier. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
LeMahieu.
Into the box, DJ LeMahieu. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-0 is in there for strike one. Four runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. LeMahieu is retired, 2 down now.
Now batting, right fielder.
Standing in, Aaron Judge. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one. A ball and a strike. Four to 1 our score as we play inning number 4. Drilled on the ground to short. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Evan Gattis.
Designated hitter, Evan Gattis.
Sabathia sets his sights. Here's the first pitch. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Gattis, who's sometimes called Bull for apparent reasons. He was selected in the 23rd round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
That's inside. 2-0. To short, hit hard. Tulowitzki scoops it up, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
First baseman number 10, Julian Gurriel.
At the plate, Yuli Gurriel. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes.
1 ball, no strike.
Fifth inning here in a 4-1 ball game. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Gurriel is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. Here's the 2-1 home. Sinker's low, but called for a strike. The 2-2. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And Sabathia misses here. It runs full now, 3-2. Due next is Josh Reddick as he gets ready in the on-deck circle. Another full count pitch on its way. And a changeup. Couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Into the box, Josh Reddick. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. From the stretch. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. Coming from Sabathia. Count remains at 0-2. Reddick behind a ball and 2 strikes. Gurriel, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Hit down the line at first. Tulowitzki for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Yankees are out in front, 4-1. Ready for another shot now, Aaron Hicks, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. First pitch coming, here it is. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
That's wide, 2-0. The 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do with lefty batters here at Yankee Stadium. It doesn't take much to hook one out of here to right field with that short porch out there.
And this is nowhere close, and it's a 4-pitch walk.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it appears that we've seen the last here in this one of Garrett Cole. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Brad Peacock will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Brad Peacock.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Head-to-head matchups with Brad Peacock. He's 1 for 4. He's set, and the pitch. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. Peacock is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for round number 1.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. As he'll take a look at a slider in the dirt, and it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Hicks running from first. Strike taken. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
1 out and a runner on second base. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Now a pickoff play at second. Back in standing. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And the recovery's not going to be in time at third, and that should be ruled a wild pitch.
Well, he has nobody to blame but himself. With 1 out, a runner on third can come home to score all sorts of ways. That's why, as a pitcher, you have to execute pitches even better when there are runners on base.
Now the 3-2 pitch is at the knees and called strike 3. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone. If you could work a couple walks, it could be the start of a big inning.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Yanks leave 1, but they lead it 4-1. Now in the box, Martin Maldonado. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just missed with a breaking ball. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one. Maldonado playing here in his age 31 season. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Drives it out to deep right center field. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their third hit of the game, but it's a good one.
Here's George Springer. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Sabathia pauses. Here's the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two. Maldonado stands at second with no outs. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
The 1-2 locks him up for strike three.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Sabathia ready with the 0-1. And that looked to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Digging in once again, Michael Brantley. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound, and he's going to make a move. That'll be all tonight for CC Sabathia. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Chad Green, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Brantley has a batting line residing in the 290s. Looking to boost that even higher here. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. One left for Houston. They trail it 4-1. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He's set to start it out for the Yanks here in the 6th. Now the pitch. Too high to start the inning. It's 1-0. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
The 1-1 home is a slider taken for a ball.
2-1.
The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. That is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
He's set. Here's the 2-2.
That's a ball.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. On deck, there you see Troy Tulowitzki. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. He's set. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. And this one misses to Tulowitzki. It's a ball and a strike. Yankee shortstop behind in the count, 1-2. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Clint Frazier will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First offering on its way. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the 2nd out.
Now batting, third baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, DJ LeMahieu. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Bird, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Slider, but that's below the knees, and it's 2-0.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Two and 1 to count. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Astros right now would do anything to get this leadoff hitter on.
Here it is on 3-1. Swing, high drive, left field and deep,
But it bends just foul into the second deck.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Now the payoff pitch home. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Striding in once again, Carlos Correa. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Green, a native of South Carolina. He was selected in the 11th round back in the draft of 2013.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
No strike.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Coming on for it is Hicks. Makes the play, one away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Evan Gattis.
Now at the plate, Evan Gattis, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Here's a cutter that's off the plate. 1-1. The 1-1. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field, number 10 for him on the year, as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of here. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair or not. And that question was answered with a resounding doink as it caromed off the foul pole for a homer.
First baseman number 10, Julianski.
Tommy Kahnle will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Tommy Kahnle.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Seared down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Ready on 0-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. LeMahieu's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Striding into the box, Josh Reddick. He was a double play victim last time around. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 1 hit, and the 1 hit was a big one, the home run. 7th inning stretch time now here in the Bronx. The Yankees 4 and the Astros 3. James Epps gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
James Epps.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Right fielder, Aaron Judge.
First pitch on its way. Here's a strike. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
One strike.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
The 1-2 is in off the plate.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Settling in now, Aaron Hicks. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch coming, here it is. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Altuve at second. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Next will be the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Hot shot on the ground to short. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Cesar Moreno will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Cesar Moreno.
Dylan Betances has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 68, Dylan Betances.
On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Look out as this bat shatters on impact. Bird gloves it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. 8th inning from Yankee Stadium. Yankees on top in this one at home as you get a look at the line score. Stepping into the box, George Springer. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way, and it's fouled away. (4-3) our score here as we play the 8th. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
And a full count to George Springer. It's 3-2. Jose Altuve is on deck. 1 out, nobody on. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Standing in now, Jose Altuve, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Previous history against Dellin Betances, a number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Here it comes, 0-2. And a breaking ball stays outside.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. They still trail it here 4-3. Cesar Moreno will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Number 9, Cesar Moreno.
Hector Rondon will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. Stepping up to the plate, Gary Sanchez. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Gary Sanchez.
Now here's the pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
The 0-2 pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
The 1-2. Ground ball right into the shift. Correa gloves it, and there's one away.
Now batting, number 25.
Coming to the plate now, Torres. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And now a pitch on the way. Missed with a slider. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. And that one just missed outside. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Three and 0 now. The 3-0 pitch. Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on ball.
Now batting, third baseman.
Striding in, Greg Bird. It was a walk in his last trip. From the stretch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Now a throw over to first. Runner back safely. Torres, base runner at first with 1 out. On the ground to short. Could this be 2? Altuve for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Down in order go the Yankees. And it remains a 4-3 game.
Leading off for Houston, the left fielder, number 23.
So with a save situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed. The very hard-throwing left-hander, Aroldis Chapman.
Aroldis Chapman.
Here's the first pitch to him. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Chapman sets. Here it is on 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Full count now, 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. To his right, Torres on to first, and that is a big out to start the ninth. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. And that'll bring up the former first rounder Alex Bregman. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
0-1 count and the pitch. A fastball right over the outside corner. The 0-2 on its way from Chapman. And a fastball just a bit high.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
The 1-2 misses, ball 2. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. Popped him up. Bird in foul ground. Into the stands. He got it.
Carlos Correa.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And this will be a called strike 2. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. The victory here would go to CC Sabathia if the lead holds up. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. 2 out, nobody on. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. Tulowitzki moving to his left, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Man, a hitter must feel hopeless against that kind of gas. That final pitch was a 100-mile-an-hour fastball, and this thing is over.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Yankees jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. CC Sabathia earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Garrett Cole was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Aroldis Chapman closes the door for the save, his 16th of the season. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Yankees, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors, left 7 and under. For the Astros, 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors, he left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 2 minutes. Our base attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 53,325. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.